see magic everywhere. Art heals, the true key to joy and forgetting problems. Intro. What if I told you there's a secret language that could teach your heart to sing again? That you could upgrade your entire being to run on joy as its default program? What if the key to dissolving your deepest worries wasn't in some far-off promise, but in a simple, ancient, creative ritual that lives inside of you? It sounds like a whisper from a forgotten fairy tale, doesn't it? But this isn't make-believe. A choir of scientific voices is now confirming what our souls have always known. Art is one of the most powerful medicines for calming our inner storms. And I'm not just talking about feeling a little better after splashing some paint on a canvas. I'm talking about a real biological alchemy that transforms you from the inside out. This journey we're about to take isn't about becoming a famous artist. It's about rediscovering a sacred part of yourself and learning how one simple creative act can become the cornerstone of your entire world. Section 1. The non-verbal language of emotion. We've all been there, haven't we? Standing on the edge of a feeling so deep, so vast, it has no words. A silent anxiety, a heavy grief, a fog of depression. Trying to explain it is like trying to catch mist in your hands. The feelings are just too immense, too tangled. This is where art becomes your sacred translator. It offers a secret doorway to give form to the emotions that are too raw to be spoken aloud. Think about the magic in it, the simple act of choosing a colour that feels like you, the feeling of a brush whispering across a page, the sensation of shaping cool, forgiving clay in your hands. This is a primal language. It's your soul communicating directly, letting your innermost emotions out to breathe without having to explain or justify a single one. This is so much more than a fleeting moment of relief. It is a profound act of reclaiming yourself. When you create, you take a chaotic storm from inside your heart and you give it a home outside of your body. This beautiful act of externalization is like gently coaxing a shadow out from the corners of your mind and into the light, where you can finally see it for what it is. You are pulling the tangled threads from your soul and weaving them into something you can hold, see, and finally begin to understand. You're not just making art, you're making peace. This is why the process is considered so sacred, so powerful. It's never ever about the finished piece. It's about the holy act of creation itself. It gives you a language when your own has been lost, opening a portal to the feelings that have been trapped, whispering in the dark. Section 2. Scientifically proven to reduce anxiety and depression. Now, the idea that making art feels good is something we know in our bones. But what takes my breath away is how science is finally catching up to this ancient wisdom. The most rigorous studies, the gold standard of research, are proving that art can soothe the deepest storms of depression and anxiety. One huge review of over a dozen studies showed a stunning, measurable drop in depressive symptoms for young people who had art in their lives. The magic rings true across every medium, whether it's painting, drawing, clay, or collage. I've read about studies where adults with depression found that just a few months of painting together not only lifted their spirits but reawakened their connection to life itself. We see these same quiet miracles for people with anxiety where creating art helps to gently turn down the volume on their fears. Researchers have even measured the magic biologically, finding that just working with clay can literally lower the stress hormones in our bodies. So what is this beautiful alchemy? When you're immersed in a creative act, you literally shift your brain state. It's like changing the channel in your mind from the loud, chaotic static of the world to a quiet, starlit sky. It pulls you out of that frantic hamster wheel of worry and guides you into the divine state of flow. This is that magical feeling of being so completely absorbed in what you're doing that time itself seems to melt away. You're floating down a gentle river, so mesmerized by the journey that the noisy chaos on the riverbanks just fades into a dream. This isn't about ignoring your problems. It's about lovingly tending to a new garden in your mind. A garden where joy and peace grow so wild and free that they leave little room for anything else. Section 3. The brain on art, a workout for your mind. So, what is actually happening in the cosmos of your brain when you pick up a paintbrush? It's pure magic. Creating is like a sacred dance inside your mind, strengthening the pathways between neurons until they glow. Imagine turning a faint forest trail into a shimmering, starlit path. This is neuroplasticity, your brain's incredible divine talent for reweaving itself, creating brand new constellations of thought and light. Every single time you learn a new chord or discover how to mix the perfect shade of blue, you are lighting up one of those new pathways. And here is the most beautiful secret of all. You don't have to be good at it to receive the blessing. The simple, humble act of trying is the entire miracle. Inside your brain, there is a mystical council at work. Your imagination network is the dreamer conjuring new worlds. Your executive network is the focused magician, bringing ideas into form, and your salience network is the wise gatekeeper, sensing what is true and important. When you create, you are the conductor of this divine orchestra, guiding these different parts of your soul to work in perfect, luminous harmony. And as if that weren't enough, creativity gifts you with a rush of dopamine, the molecule of bliss. It's like a little whisper from your soul, a feeling of pure reward that encourages you to return to that sacred space, creating a beautiful healing cycle. In the most real way, being creative doesn't just feel good, it actively builds a brighter, more resilient, more magical you. Section 4. A shield against stress and trauma. Let's be real with each other for a moment. Life is profoundly hard. It throws so much at us. And in those moments, art can become your sanctuary. It can be a shield for your soul, helping you hold not just daily stress, but deep, lingering trauma and even physical pain. When you are lost in the river of creation, your mind is given a precious gift, a break from the relentless loop of painful thoughts. It's a holy escape, like stepping into a silent, sun-dappled grove to shelter from a storm, allowing your entire nervous system to finally breathe. This is why this work is so deeply healing for people walking through the fire of life's greatest challenges. Think of the painter Frida Kahlo, who, after a horrific bus accident at age 18, left her with a shattered spine and a lifetime of chronic pain, taught herself to paint while bedridden. She turned her canvas into a sacred space to translate an agony too immense for words, painting her own reality with raw, unflinching honesty. Her self-portraits document her physical and emotional suffering, transforming her broken body and shattered heart into breathtaking and powerful art. We also see this with cancer patients, for whom art has been shown to quiet anxiety and fatigue, reigniting the spark of their own life force rootedness that helps us weather any storm. CTA, so how do you invite this magic into your life? The doorway to this world is so much closer than you think. You don't need a sunlit studio or expensive tools. The entire secret is to begin a small, gentle, creative ritual. This is my invitation to you. Pick one simple thing. It could be doodling in a notebook while you drink your morning coffee, trying a watercolor tutorial just for fun, learning a single song on an old guitar, or even just mindfully arranging some flowers in a vase. The The what matters so much less than the how. The intention is simply to give yourself permission to play, permission to be beautifully imperfect. This is not about creating a masterpiece for anyone else to see. It's about the quiet joy of the process, a space free from all judgment. Your only goal is to lose yourself in the sacred, simple act of making something. If you have a creative practice that brings you back to yourself, I would be so honored if you shared it in the comments. What is your go-to creative sanctuary when life feels overwhelming? Your story might just be the gentle spark that gives someone else the courage to begin their own healing journey. Conclusion. The truth is undeniable. Art is not a luxury. It's not just a hobby. It is your birthright. It's a fundamental part of what makes you human, a scientifically proven pathway back to your own soul. It gives you a voice when you are speechless, a sanctuary to hold and heal your deepest emotions, and it literally rewires your beautiful brain for joy. The benefits are here for every single one of us. Art builds a quiet resilience in your heart. It sparks forgotten joy, and it opens shimmering gateways to self-discovery. You do not need to call yourself an artist to claim these gifts. You only need to give yourself permission to begin. So, whether you are navigating a deep mental health challenge or just looking for a moment of peace in this loud world, the answer is waiting for you. It's in a splash of colour, a piece of clay, a simple wavering line drawn on a page. Art heals. And perhaps the most profound magic of all is that it doesn't come from somewhere outside of you. It was inside of you all along, waiting to be remembered.